Go ahead, one. If you know the words, you can sing along as well, because I know people on this side do. Yo. 'Cause I don't need money, I don't need fame, I just need something, that'll get me through this.
We are in Jefferson Park, and today we were attending one of our concerts that's been funded by the Welcome Back Seattle grant.
The Welcome Back Seattle grants were for all of the city to come back and do some healing and to do some work in the communities that really are underserved.
We gave out a total of 38 grants, so some will be happening later in the summer and fall, and some have started already.
We've got people that are feeding homeless. We've got people that are teaching young people how to be entrepreneurs. We've got people that are of all different races, creeds, and colors doing wonderful work in the communities.
I would say 90% of our members are senior citizens, so people over 50. This year we have 15 exercise sessions and 5 in person and 10 on Zoom. Majority of our members also really have low income, so by having food, we provide food during lunch hour for them, so that keep our program going. It's a big deal for us. I would say more or less during the pandemic, it's a survivor for some of our members, some of our senior who doesn't go out at all in the last 2 years. This draw them out. And the program also provide, we can provide PPE. So it's a matter of surviving for our senior citizens to be able to come out and socialize with their friends.
These grants are important because we haven't been able to enjoy the things that we got so accustomed to.
We're essentially recreating our open practice sessions that we used to have at the Massimonkey studio, The Beacon. And with that closing down, there was just nothing else for us to do, nowhere else for us to go. It just was able to provide funding for us to be able to staff it with seasoned and experienced dancers to be able to facilitate the program.
Having an actual space for people to come together to be able to dance again, regardless of whatever their house life is, I think it's important.
It's open to all skill levels of dance. As long as they're willing to try and do something fun and just hang out with some good people, that's what we're here for.
COVID took a lot from us, and this is a way for us to give back. It still allows us to be a community again.
I see the Welcome Back Seattle grant as like Seattle Parks and Recreation's way of activating community parks in a really relevant way to that neighborhood.
We're doing equity parks, which are parks that are not as popular or that are underused in our spaces.
We're at Judkins Park, and Grio Girls tells stories and allows others to tell their stories through dance, theater, drum, music, chant, and song. I'm able to serve more people with the grant, and I think it builds relationships between artists and the community. So it allows us to be here and to serve.
We are having lots of violence, lots of death and destruction going on in our world right now. And to be able to have things that are family oriented, that are safe, that are accessible to people is very important.
We have a number of fitness programs that are running right now.
We are a nonprofit health and fitness organization. We started in February 2020, so right before Corona hit, and then we had to go virtual. And then when it was okay to come outside and do group fitness in person again, we started going back in person, first in Tacoma, but then when we got the grant from Seattle, the Welcome Back grant, we then started going to Seattle parks.
part of our mission and vision is to change the culture of fitness, health, and wellness within the BIPOC community.
So these are communities that don't have the resources that our counterparts, white counterparts, have. So what some people may take for granted because they already have it handed to them, we don't have at all. So what it means is giving them the resources that they should already have. So it's filling in those huge gaps that we have in our community and fulfilling it. So it means a lot. Words can't even express it. Yeah.
We don't give these grants to large organizations or government agencies. It's just for those community groups. And we're saying, tell us what you want to do in your park, and they apply. We have, community leaders, small groups that gather together as partners, or small organizations from those neighborhoods.
It's diverse. It's all different kinds of people bringing their thoughts, their ideas, and their compassion to the work that they're doing. So it's beautiful.
I love y'all.
Watch CityStream Tuesday nights at 7 on the Seattle channel, or find us anytime online at seattle.gov.